Coming up on the show, we're chatting with Cameron James.
All I really cared about was playing in bands and being a musician, and that's all I wanted to be, was like the Daniel Johns of the new generation.
We'll also sit down with John Brewster from the Angels.
Newcastle was the first town that the band broke big in way back in 1978.
Produced on Awabakal and Warramai land, this is The Good Stuff on Newcastle Live.
This is
Good.
Good stuff.
The Good Stuff. Hello and welcome back to The Good Stuff. Hopefully you've had a sick week. Mine's been pretty big. Surely yours has too, but it doesn't matter because it's time for The Good Stuff. Today we're going to be talking to John Brewster from the Angels about their 50th anniversary tour. We'll also chat with comedian Cameron James and hometown hero. Plus, we're going to give you a little warehouse session featuring the one and only Andy Golledge. We're going to do the heavy lifting for you by picking out some sick gigs from the Newcastle Live gig and event guide. We'll also tell you about how to score free Aldi groceries, and we'll give you some details about the new annual street party. But before all of that, Dan's going to tell you about Lake Mac's latest attraction, Showtime Kayaking. Let's go!
Newcastle Live. Newcastle Live.
There's a post up on the Newcastle Live homepage at the moment about Showtime Kayaking, and you got to check it out. They offer these unique nocturnal tours in clear illuminated kayaks that allow you to check out marine life like you've never seen it before. Seriously, head to newcastlelive.com.au and give it a look.
Good stuff.
Hometown hero Cameron James is back in Newy to perform his show Mixtape as part of the Newcastle Comedy Festival.
Look, it was a very formative part of my life because I was in a transition point, I guess, like with what my goals were in life. As a teenager and early 20s, all I really cared about was playing in bands and being a musician, and that's all I wanted to be, was like the Daniel Johns of the new generation. And then I injured myself, could no longer play guitar, still enjoyed singing and performing, but had no idea where to put that energy. I got this job at the theatre restaurant, mainly because I knew that it would involve singing. And what I didn't really account for was just how much comedy and acting were going to be a part of that job. And I was really embarrassed at first because you had to like dress up and play a character, and I'd never really done anything like that before. But I started liking it. I found myself really enjoying, being on stage and kind of like making a fool out of myself. And then that pretty much led to me being interested in stand-up and comedy and, sketch comedy and acting and that kind of stuff. So when I really think back on that time of my life, I think of that as a period where I learned to become like the person that I am now.
Tickets for the show are live right now. You can find out more and grab yours by heading to newcastlelive.com.au.
School of Rock, the musical, lands in Newcastle July 18. Get ready to stick it to the man with the ultimate musical thrill ride based on the legendary film and with a rockin' new score from Andrew Lloyd Webber. School of Rock, the musical. Book now.
Good.
Hi guys, it's Andy Golledge here. I am live at the Newcastle Live warehouse sessions. This song is called Ride. It's about surrendering to love.
Congratulations on this brand new album. I think it's really funny that it's called Young, Dumb and Wild because it sounds really mature. So can you tell me a little bit about what was going on in the background while all of these songs were being written?
Well, I guess it was like it started COVID, It was like the start of COVID. I just started seeing my now partner. And, it's just kind of about navigating new life, new love. And then moving down, I moved to Wollongong, North Wollongong. So I live near the beach now. So it's kind of all about navigating that and kind of moving in a direction for a more healthy and positive lifestyle, I guess.
There isn't another that I would keep to the end of the night, to the break of the day. In this old-fashioned way, we might be alright.
The Young, Dumb and Wild thing as a whole, like, I guess the title track is kind of about holding on to like a little pieces of the good parts of being young, dumb and wild, and using that to, to keep your creative flame burning, and taking the pieces that you need, taking just enough to be a real boy, and then leave the rest, where it's supposed to be.
Don't have to worry, you got it all. It's just a rise and fall, out to the dark and into the light. You can't see it all the love that came before. They all wanted so much more, but you just like to know you're in love. Staying still is such a bore. With you and I dream of more. But if this ends, I hope you understand. I'm afraid of what I am.
The good stuff.
This year's new annual festival will kick off with a massive party headlined by Mitch Tambo. The party, which will take over King Street between Auckland and Derby Street, will transform the balcony of City Hall into a massive stage. You can find out more and check out the full lineup over at newcastlelive.com.au.
Good stuff.
Iconic Aussie band The Angels are currently on tour celebrating their 50th anniversary, and they're going to stop in here in Newy at Kingers this Friday.
Newcastle was the first town that the band broke big in, way back in 1978. It was so we love coming to Newcastle, and I'm not hyping you there either. We've always loved coming to Newcastle. It's a rock and roll town, a great town. City, I should say, and yeah, I mean, what we'll do, we've got My Sex with us, great friends of ours, another band that has a wonderful repertoire. Their songs are just fantastic. Steve Balby fronts the band.
Yeah.
Murray Burns is the only guy left from the original lineup. But the thing is, what we're all discovering is that you create something and you create a name, and that name means a lot. It's like a brand, I suppose.
You can catch the full interview with John Brewster from The Angels by heading to newcastlelive.com.au.
This is good stuff.
German discount supermarket Aldi are giving away 3 years of free groceries to someone who can show their Aldi Core pride. The Aldi Core competition aims to crown the most dedicated, enthusiastic and passionate Aldi shopper in the land by highlighting the unique spirit of the supermarket shoppers. 5 runner-up prizes are also on offer, which will see people who can demonstrate their Aldi Core lifestyle walk away with 1 year's worth of groceries each. To find out more, hit newcastlelive.com.au.
This is where it
Sounds good.
good stuff.
It's time to get you sorted for the weekend ahead by picking out some sick stuff from the Newcastle Live Gig and Event Guide. On Friday night, you can catch Whistle Dixie and Huckleberry at the Stag. Mood Spill and La Sister will bring some mighty grooves to the Oak. And Chichester is playing the first live and intimate night at Mad Poet. On Saturday, James Rain will be here in Newy at Bar on the Hill. Midway are playing at Adamstown Bowling Club, and there's a coming out party at Bernie's. On Sunday, you can catch CC Lee rocking out at Queen's Wharf Hotel. Heat 2 of Passport to Airlie is happening at the Stag, and you can catch Military Gun, Dust and Antenna at Kingers, King Street. To find out more and get involved, head to newcastlelive.com.au. That's all the good stuff that we have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with a mate. Have a really good weekend, and we'll see you next Thursday for more of the good stuff.